where we rewind it back to your favorite shit from the past. Yes,
That's
look at
right.
that instant.
That is a commercial.
I know.
That's our new commercial.
Right off the top of my head.
Yeah. It's right there.
It just
No writing.
It comes out.
Yeah,
Never.
all the writers are on strike. So.
They're on strike.
Yeah, we write your own
I don't have a writer. It just comes out of my brain and.
I'm John.
I'm Brittany.
And welcome back to
Random Rewind. Rewinding it back.
What are we talking about, Ginny?
Oh my gosh, the sun is shining. It's gorgeous outside. It's summertime.
So, it is summertime. It's freaking beautiful outside, and we're lying through our fucking teeth. It is summertime, but it's been not so summery outside lately.
It hasn't been, but it is what it is.
Nonetheless, we're still in the middle of summer. Kids are getting out of school really soon. Mine's getting out this Friday. My oldest got out a couple weeks ago. Yours gets out in like a week,
Pretty
right?
soon, yeah. We're on summer vacation.
That's
Yes!
right. So we're going over a little bit of vacation, toys and trips and everything else in between.
Summer. Do you remember childhood summer vacation as a child? It's so epic.
I was like locked up in my room. I didn't get to do anything.
You never did anything ever?
No. So that's it. Show's over. Have a nice day.
Well, I had this stuff, so.
No, we did a few things. My dad really loved camping, like tent camping.
Oh, tent camping, we did that too. Well, because we were poor.
Because we were poor. So tent camping. What do you do? You pack up your house in a car and you stuff it somewhere in the middle of the woods and you stay out there for a couple days all dirty and filthy.
Yep, and you ate out of ice chest the whole time.
Ate out of ice chests and whatever dad cooked on the fucking
Right
grill.
on the fire.
Oh, right on the fire, exactly.
I love it though. I would still do that now.
You go camping now?
No, I would. I haven't.
We have all the gear to do it.
You just never go.
We've gone tent camping one time with the kids, and then we went glamping twice.
Glamping
is a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it's easier because there's less to do.
I mean, and the tents are, the tent was probably the size of this room.
Yeah.
It had a bunk bed. It had a queen size bed.
It's pretty much
it had a kitchen.
Okay, so it's pretty much a hotel room that.
But it just has canvas walls. Yeah.
Canvas walls.
Exactly.
It's a hotel room.
Yeah. We even had our dog with us. It was fantastic.
Aww.
Yeah.
We camped in the backyard. We set up the tent.
We've done that before.
I didn't sleep in the tent. I'm like, bye guys, love you. I'm going in the house.
Yeah. Ethan wants to do a tent camping day this weekend with his friends.
You should.
Well, one of his friends is a male, which is that's fine, and their two girlfriends. Yeah, not a chance in hell.
Dad, we just want to sit in the tent and
we're gonna camp out. We won't even sleep in the house. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah. Why don't you sucker somebody else's parents to pull that one off? Yeah,
okay?
Exactly. Nope.
Like the ambition, but that's gonna be a no.
Nice attempt. Very A for effort there.
A for effort.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't knock him for trying.
No, not at all. Absolutely not.
And
no.
It's his summer vacation.
Yeah, Chauncey just laughed at us.
She just laughs out loud. No.
She's like, go sucker one of your other friends' parents to do that one.
Well, okay, that's a good question. Would you let him go to another house and do that?
It depends on who's there.
It depends. Okay, if it's girlfriends.
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, even if you go to a
Probably
different house.
Yeah, probably not. They're
Well,
still
they'll
still irresponsible.
Yeah, and they'll sneak out and do it anyway. So, they're
they
just
can't
not
sneak
going to let
out
you
of the
know.
house. There's no way.
Not nowadays, but
There's
when
no
we
way.
were kids,
When we were
could
kids,
sneak out easy.
Every fucking night. My room was to the front of the house, and my screen came off really fucking easy.
Same with mine. Did you have a 2-story though?
No, we were in a single story. We didn't have a 2-story until later on. We added a second floor.
I was always in the single story, and my window I had a big window, and
same.
all you do is whoop, and you're out, you're gone.
Yeah, it was easy.
I snuck more people in though than I snuck out.
We always left.
Because I lived,
my dad
if I lived in a city, I would have been out. But I lived in the middle of nowhere, so unless somebody was going to come pick me up, what are we going to do? Hang out with coyotes? It was the middle of the desert.
My dad would wake up if somebody was talking in the house.
He would hear.
There would be no way. Yeah, but it was easy to sneak out.
Hi, John's parents. He snuck out when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They knew.
They knew?
Oh, they know now. Yeah, because he started locking my window, and then he'd lock the front door, and they had the little latch.
Yeah.
But he didn't realize that you take your library card or school ID and you stick it in the jamb, and you open the door, and then you slam it again, it pops the latch.
Well, now you just taught everyone how to break out of their houses. So
break back in. That's break back in.
Oh, that's right.
Break back in. Yeah.
Like I gotta get in somehow.
Yeah, exactly. So
don't sneak out of your house. It's not. Don't let, or at least let people know where you're going.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially these days, let somebody know where you're going.
But honestly, these days it would be on camera. I honestly.
Oh yeah, you can't leave my house without setting off 5 alarms.
I don't understand how you could be a criminal nowadays. Because in the 30s, they'd be like, murder, and they're like, what do we do with this blood? They're like, mop it up. Yeah. Nowadays, it's like, well, we got this angle and this angle and this angle and that angle.
And the guy down the street has a dude running down the street, and yeah, exactly. It's
you're going to get it like a play-by-play because of all the Ring cameras.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it's freaking nuts. Yeah,
I feel bad for my kids because they're not going to be able to sneak out.
My kids can never sneak
out. And then
they can barely even walk downstairs. Like,
where are you going? Get a snack?
Yeah, exactly. So
I can hear you.
We have a few doors in the house that squeak intentionally for that purpose.
Just,
not for the kids, just for security because I'm paranoid as fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I know when they go into the garage to go get a snack or whatever. Yeah.
You're like, okay, we're good.
Yeah, but I'm usually up later than they are anyway.
Yeah, well, it's nice to feel secure, but it sucks for the kids.
It does.
I'm sorry, children. I'm so sorry. We lived in a camera-free world, and we got away with a lot of stuff.
Did get away with a lot of stuff.
It was fun. Yeah. When you think back, though, to summer, what's your go-to, like, food, right? When you, like, a summer food, what's, like, your number one summertime snack?
3, 2, 1.
Watermelon. I knew you were going to say Otter Pop.
You said it yesterday. I'm like, yeah, that's an absolute food. Those and what are the cylindrical ones that have the line in the center? You can break them in half.
I don't know what they're called.
I don't know what they're called, but
it's an Otter Pop.
It's an Otter Pop. But you can break them in half, and my mom was cheap as fuck, so she'd break them in half, give half to my brother, half to me.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it was all about Otter Pops because that was the cheapest type of ice cream snack to get. So it was so easy. It's like, oh, my friends want ice cream. It's like, yeah, go grab 12 Otter Pops.
Oh yeah, they sold them by the fucking giant bag for like $4. They still do. I know. It's fucking nuts.
Oh, shout out Otter Pops.
Yeah, they're not even frozen. They're just room temperature until you get them home and you throw them in the freezer.
And then you freeze. I was going to say, you don't drink them.
Oh, I just drink them fucking straight syrup. Yeah.
I know people who have done that, but I was never a fan of that. I don't even like flavor on my snow cone. Is that weird?
That is kind of weird.
I get a flavorless snow cone.
I don't like a lot of flavor on my snow. Like, you know they do the Hawaiian shaved ice trucks at the schools? And the kids pour that shit on.
So much.
Liam will just like do a drizzle on there because it just gets
soft, like
it gets sticky and it gets soupy.
It melts down the ice. I like just the ice. I will just eat a snow cone with the ice in it. So good. I don't need a flavor.
I can see that because the shaved ice is good. Just the texture alone is good.
If you like flavorless snow cones, like me, make me feel like I'm not alone, please.
Frozen water.
Frozen water. It's the texture. It's that
I just like their suck on ice. All the time, it's good. Especially when it's 112 degrees outside.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want that extra sugar. I just want to be biting into snow. I want ice. But okay, so like Otter Pops.
Watermelon, of course. Yeah. Watermelon is always around because it's a season for watermelon.
It's a seasonal thing, and you get it in summertime. But it's like if I see a watermelon or anything water, it's like that's summer. Like if summer had a mascot, it would probably be a big watermelon.
Watermelon and fucking lemonade.
Lemonade. That's true too.
Lemonade was like probably our go-to. Lemonade. I wasn't a big iced tea drinker when I was a kid. Like I thought it made my mouth feel parched, like dry. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like it didn't quench your thirst.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's why I like iced tea because then you keep drinking it more and more and more to like you're looking for that. I liked iced tea when I was a kid.
I like iced tea.
Do you put sweetener in your iced tea?
Sometimes. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
I'm just not a sweet tea fan.
Oh, I don't like sweet tea. Like when it's like fucking syrup in there, that's fucking gross.
Yeah, but
that's just too much. But I like a little bit of sugar. Like I'll add 2 like tablespoons of sugar to like a big fucking cup.
Like a pitcher of it.
Yeah.
I love that.
Or none at all.
Well, I don't like sugar. I don't love that. I love iced tea. Or like could just like a big pitcher in the sun.
Do you like lemon in your iced tea?
Yeah.
Do you? Okay.
I would put lemon or an orange.
I don't mind it. I won't put it in there.
Anything citrus, I'm down for.
Yeah.
If it's citrus, I'm down for. Like all my tacos are gonna be covered in lime.
Oh fuck yeah!
It's so good.
It's so good.
Like,
absolutely.
Extra lime, extra lemon, anything citrus, I'm down.
Buy the big old things of hummus. And we'll dump like 2 lemons in there.
Oh, so good.
It's so fucking good.
It's so good. Now I'm hungry. Damn it.
It's
like now that we've been talking about all this food.
Damn it, Janet.
Okay. Did you have those Kool-Aid guys? You know the ones that were like shaped like weird kind of people, and then you had to twist the top off. and it was pure blue liquid sugar.
Were those Kool-Aid?
That was Kool-Aid. That was
Oh.
those were Kool-Aid people. They used to. Was it Kool-Aid? Well, now I'm questioning it.
I don't know.
I thought it was Kool-Aid.
We'll call it fucking Kool-Aid. I have no fucking clue. You drank the Kool-Aid,
I will
clearly.
always drink the Kool-Aid. Never drink the
Favorite
Kool-Aid.
flavor of Kool-Aid?
Red.
Exactly. If you said a fucking flavor, there's something the matter with you. You say red, or you say blue, or you say green. That's all you fucking say, goddammit.
It's not. That's right. Like, what is flavor? Like, oh, what do you want? Blue.
Blue.
But
Yeah,
you know what blue flavor
It's the same
is.
like Gatorade. What Gatorade flavor do you like?
Blue.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. I just thought of this meme right now, and it was something about Gatorade. And it goes, if you're asking for Gatorade by names, like, you're a cop. Pretty much it was saying. It's like, if you ask for Arctic.
Arctic Splash.
And
No.
then-
You're a cop.
And then someone in the comments says, like, well, what if you said, like, you know, the Arctic versus this? And he's like, okay, undercover officer. Like, it's either blue, red, yellow, orange. You could do a light blue.
There's
because
the white one.
There's the white one.
Yeah.
You say it by color.
Yeah, even my kids, I'll ask the kids which one do they want. They'll say the red one,
You
or the
say
blue
the
one,
red
or
or
the
the
orange
blue.
one. Yeah,
I know.
Because fuck the flavors, they're all stupid named anyway.
Can I have strawberry kiwi splash? No, you want the green one, and you take the green one. We don't have time for flavors around here.
No, fuck no. It's colors.
Now, what color
drink
food
colors.
do you want?
What color food?
Do you want some purple ketchup? Do you remember that? When they
No.
used to make, like, it was in the 90s, and they would make colored ketchup.
Oh yeah,
So
they made
it'd
a
be
green
like
one. Did you see the
green
fucking green one? It
or
looked
purple
nasty, and
or-
it didn't take off because people's minds kind of gravitate towards equating color to the flavor.
Yeah.
So when they see green, they think something's gross
Gross.
about it.
Or purple
It
and
tasted like
grape.
fucking ketchup, honestly.
I know, but it's a mind fuck because you're like, you see it, it looks like it, but that color difference really does. It's cool for Halloween.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah,
can put like
awesome.
purple and green, and it's
My
like, oh, it's different.
favorite soda was not colored. It was actually called Pepsi Clear. And it was...
Pepsi Clear was your favorite?
Oh, not favorite at the time, but it was really
like,
good.
it was a
It was
good
good
one?
because it didn't have any dyes in it.
Did it taste?
And I thought it tasted exactly like Pepsi. Zero difference
don't they
between
do
the
that
fucking
now?
two. Because people correlate that caramel color to cola. And if they don't see it, they won't drink it. People are fucking weird.
No, but I get it too because if I saw a clear Pepsi,
I
I
would
would
think
go
Sprite.
Sprite. It's like
Exactly.
immediately to Sprite.
Exactly,
So
and that's what people
it makes
correlated it
sense.
with. They're like, oh, it's gonna be lemon lime flavor. I don't want cola flavored. No, dude, it tastes like
okay.
it tasted like fucking Pepsi.
It tasted. I've never tried it.
No different.
We never bought.
There was just no fucking dye in it.
I get Pepsi Clear. Like,
Pepsi
would
Clear.
go clear.
And it tanked really bad because Coke made a version from Tab. They own Tab. And anyway, it's a big old fucking...
Tab?
Yeah, Tab soda.
Or what's that other one everyone hates? RC Cola.
RC Cola, yeah.
You know what though? I'm down for Dr. Thunder. I'll drink a
not
Dr.
bad. It
Thunder.
tastes the same.
Hot take, Mr. Pibb's better than Dr. Pepper.
Oh, no, I agree with you, dude.
Fucking so good!
Yeah, I
Fountain
agree
though.
with you, yeah.
Fountain Mr. Pibb, which I can't even find anymore. Sometimes it's in those
Yeah, I
big
don't know.
machines.
I don't know
It
if
used to
I've
be
seen
at Del Taco, but they took it out. I love soda.
I love soda. I love soda.
I love soda.
Soda's like more of a treat these days.
It is, yeah,
I try
it's
not to
not.
go out of my way to go get it, but sometimes we'll be like at a store. I'm like, I'm fucking thirsty. I don't want to water.
But see, I'm not a
I'll
big
grab-
sweets person. I don't eat my sugar. I obviously drink my sugar. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? Like,
sure.
so I'm not eating cookies. I'm drinking soda instead. Like,
I can see that.
I will pick
Sure.
a liquid sugar thing over, cake or something.
Cake,
I
yeah.
love cake. It's still delicious.
yeah,
but
cake, yeah, I can see that.
I'm more of a, hey, if I'm going to have a sweet treat,
And I can take it
I'm
with me
having soda.
wherever. I don't have to fucking worry about eating it really fast and then walking. I can walk with a soda.
like, shove this lemon cake in your mouth really fast.
Come
Like,
on, we gotta
okay.
go. We gotta go. Toys wise, like when you were little, I'm not talking about like last year or 20 years, even 10 years ago, right?
Okay.
When you were
Well,
little,
10 years ago, it's 20, so I didn't have that
like
many choices.
say about 15 years ago, what were you
In summer?
during the summertime? What can you remember playing with? The last time you played with real, like, not necessarily toys. I'm not talking about action
No,
figures
yeah,
and shit
yeah.
like that, but like a summertime thing, a frisbee or what?
Yeah, so I mean, obviously we lived in the desert, so it's hot. So we had little kiddie pools.
Yeah, we had those
Everybody
too.
had some little kind of pool water thing.
The
and
blow
then,
up kind, or
then-
actually we didn't even have the blow up kind. We had the plastic.
Yeah, we had a
ones.
plastic one,
Yeah.
and then you put some sort of slide mechanism from a play structure. You build your own kind of water park, right? Essentially,
Yeah.
right? I mean, our toys was a hose. Like if
Yeah, it was a
if we
hose.
were allowed to have the hose, like it's a great day.
Oh, it's fucking
I
awesome.
can make
day.
it rain.
Oh yeah.
To make it feel like it's raining outside.
Yeah, we did the slip and slide.
Oh my
Shoot.
God, the slip and slide! I totally forgot about a slip and slide.
But then we do it too, like, you know, like the old bike jumps?
Yeah.
Like, like a piece of wood with a...
So you were
So
like...
you jump into the kiddie pool.
You went and like aired into the kiddie pool?
Not really, but a little bit.
Bit?
Yeah. I mean, the jump was probably maybe a cinder block high.
Yeah.
You know? So you'd be like, yeah, dude.
Okay, but when's the last time you actually went on a slip and slide? Because I think I was maybe 7.
Oh, so when we lived in Rancho, we didn't have a pool in the backyard, and it was hot as fuck, obviously. We had a lot of freaking land, so parties, we'd rent the big blow-up slides. Yeah. But then we'd also get slip and slides. And soon as the kids were done with their party, it was the adult party.
Oh, yeah, always.
And the blow-ups are still there. And
like,
the slip and slide is still there.
But the bounce house is still up. Yeah, we know.
Adults get so much more injured than the kids.
Well, we don't bounce. Kids bounce, right?
Yeah.
They just, blop, no big deal.
Yeah.
We fall down. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. No,
this is going to hurt.
It was bad. But yeah, that was probably the last time I went on a slip and slide.
I don't know if I would even do a slip and slide now.
So 2010 maybe? 2012?
I don't know if I would be able to even do a slip and slide. I think running and going face first on anything is terrifying.
Oh no, we had a you know those little shitty boogie boards? Mm-hmm. We were using the pool boards. Yeah, we were using those.
You use that instead.
But it still hurt. Like you hit. You're like,
oh no, and there's. I'm not gonna be able to be slipping. Man, that was so much fun though.
It was a lot of fun.
We used to have so much fun. I totally forgot about slip and slides. I can't believe that. Just like. Yeah, hello, memory from the past.
Yeah, we didn't do a lot of like water parks and stuff because they were too far from here. San Dimas was probably the closest one.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that was the closest one for a long time.
Because until Hurricane Harbor opened up here, we didn't have anything.
I used to love water parks when I was a kid. I loved them. I could not wait. Yeah. We usually went maybe once a year. We'd hit one.
Sure.
Now as an adult, you sit there and you're looking around and you're like, maybe I don't love water parks as much as I used to.
They're gross, dude. The one here is filthy.
It's not as bad as the one at Knott's.
No, the one at Knott's is gross. The cleanest one I think we've seen in the last few years, when the kids were smaller, obviously, was the one at Legoland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one's really cool.
I didn't know they had a water park at Legoland.
Yeah. You have a little jump pad. It's not even little. It's a fucking big old jump pad area with like a climbing thing that the kids can play on for free.
Yeah.
And if they want to go into the park, you just got to pay a smaller fee.
Oh, that's not bad.
And a small
fee.
That's
the thing though is like I don't and with water parks it's like you kind of get those when you know how they made it the playground and then that big bucket dumps. Like, that's fine because you're kind of running around. I mean, I'm not doing it because
I'm not doing it.
Especially even now, I feel like more as an adult, kids go after you and like they have the guns
and
they
hell
shoot
yeah.
like right in the face
absolutely.
And you're like,
yeah,
dang it.
Exactly.
So now my kids are old enough, I just send them on their own. I'm like, oh, you want to? Yeah, go ahead. I'll be over here in this chair. I'm not going. But then you get in that lazy river, especially towards the end of the summer.
Oh yeah.
And the water's all murky, and you're like, and you see all like babies and kids and snot, and it's like, oh my gosh.
When you're in a pool, especially a public pool, and you smell the chlorine, that chlorine is being released. It's not naturally smelling like that. That's from all the piss in the pool.
Yeah, chlorine has no smell.
No, until you fucking start urinating in the pool, and then it starts emitting the chlorine. So when those public pools smell really, really, really strong, it's because them kids be peeing in the pool, man. The pool here in town, we'd go there, and then the lifeguards would always yell at the kids, "Hey, don't pee in the pool. We put blue dye in there to trick them." It's a myth, obviously. It's not a real thing, but it would keep kids scared enough to not pee in the pool.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, it's gonna turn blue, and it worked for me when I was a kid.
Oh, it worked for me.
Like, I don't want to be called out.
Oh, hell no, I'm gonna go take a piss.
It's funny how they use public humiliation to get you to not do something.
It's fucking terrible.
You know what's gonna work? Let's literally use their fears and we'll do it that way.
Scare them straight.
We'll scare them straight. Don't pee in the pool.
Don't be in the pool.
Have you ever peed in the pool?
Have I ever peed in the pool? No, I've peed in like the rivers and lakes.
You've never peed in a pool?
I've never peed in a pool.
In your entire life?
Not that I can recall. No.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I've done it. I've peed in a pool for sure.
Peed in a pool.
I mean,
just last week I peed in a pool.
No, I'm better now with that I'm adult because I know. But like when I was a kid, no, I definitely peed in the pool. I'm guilty of it. I did it. I peed in the pool.
Maybe if
arrest me.
I would probably think possibly if we were at a pool somewhere that I wasn't familiar with. I didn't know there was a bathroom or anything. I would have probably.
You would have just let it go.
Probably. I don't recall. I really don't.
Well, and the river doesn't count. Like
no,
it's funny because when you're a river in the lake, it's like, where do I go? Like in the river.
Yeah,
like,
hop in, go for a thing, homie.
It's funny because to my kids, and when they're literally, we tell them, like, don't pee in the pool, don't pee in the pool, but then we'd be at the river, and it's like, I gotta go, and it's like, we'll go in the water, like, no, I can't.
Yeah.
And they still don't. They still, like, get out because...
Where would they go, though? You have to putter back to the fucking dock?
Well, depending on what we like, where we were. So if we're out, like, if we rented a house, they would go back into the house, or
wow.
If we're out on the boat, we'd be sorry. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
no, you're going to go pee in the pool.
You have to.
No, in the pool, in the fucking lake or the river. Yeah.
I have a core memory of when I was like maybe 3. And we used to do floats, so you tie a bunch of inner tubes together and you float down the river.
Yeah.
And I was little and I was like, hey, Mom, I gotta go. And I'm like 3 at this point. And she's like holding me over the edge. She's like, go. And I was like terrified. I'm like, I can't do it. And then finally I did it. And I'm like, it's so easy.
I know.
It was my first time peeing in the river. And I remember. I don't know why, but core memory right there.
That's hilarious.
Get out of here, little bug. I don't want to hurt you. Don't hurt animals. It's not nice.
I'll kill that.
No, you will not.
It's a gnat, dude.
Who gives a fuck what it is? You're going to take a life?
They come from our plants, and they eat them all, and no, they're not allowed in our neighborhood. They can go somewhere else.
Hey, dude, go to my house because everybody's welcome. House. I got slugs, I got snails, I got spiders, I got slugs, whole ecosystems.
No snails, and spiders are fine because the lizards love them.
Snails and slugs are my favorite.
Slugs and snails are awesome when they're not near our vegetables.
They got to eat too.
Yeah, they can go to the front yard.
Put them in the front. Put them in the front.
Put them in the front. Huck them in the front.
Bye, little gnat.
There's a walking path towards from the top side of the park. There's snails are always crossing.
I know, it's amazing.
Liam wanted to put a sign up that said snail crossing.
Oh my gosh, he's after my little heart because I've been all about it.
And he gets pissed like when he sees people run them over.
Yes.
So just look down, dude.
Me too.
Yeah.
I get angry. It hurts me feelings.
I pick them up and I move them. I don't fucking step on them.
Absolutely.
But you got to figure out which direction they're headed. Because I'm a fucking weirdo like that.
Or do you ever flip a bug back over that's on its back?
The roly-polies.
Yeah. Or
all the times.
anything that's like kind of on its back, like I will flip it back over. But then I'm like,
what it is, yeah.
And then I think too, I get way too much in my brain. I'm like, did he want to be upside down?
Was he just trying to sunbake a little bit?
Yeah, like did I ruin his plan?
He's like, damn it, I was having fun. And this fucking giant thing came by and flipped me the fuck over.
Me over. I've been trying to flip on my back all day.
That's what I imagine.
I think I'm doing something nice.
The voice of a bug.
I know, that's a bug voice. I'm a bug. I try to help him out. Every living creature is important.
What did your family do anything every summer, like regularly? Like, did you guys have like a go-to family spot? A go-to
thing. We didn't really. We spent a lot of time at the river. We'd go to the Colorado River all the time. So I spent a lot of my time there. And then when I got a little bit older, I would go to a summer camp. Like it was like a church camp that we go to like for a week or whatever.
You did that a few times.
And I loved it. And it was just me. That's probably why it was so much fun. But it wasn't the whole family, but it was like being at summer camp. Like summer camp, like my goal of money wasn't, if I was rich, which I was, but I'm not. If I was rich, I would open like my own summer camp. Like I would run it, and that's like my dream.
So I thought not necessarily a summer camp, but I've always thought like a KOA type of thing would be fun to fucking own. And then I realized I don't think I would.
You're like, nah. Oh, I would. But I would do an old school real summer camp situation.
Right.
Where it's kids are coming, we have this and that and everything, and just that whole summer experience. There's nothing better than to me, there was nothing better than that when I was a kid. Like that 1 week, I looked forward to it the entire year because I knew that. Do you remember where it was? Yeah. I did it in Wrightwood. They have a camp up there.
Okay.
I did 2 years there, and then there was one in Angeles Crest too.
Okay.
I think it burnt down, but it was down there.
I don't remember where the one that we went to was. 2 summers in a row. Just my brother and I, my dad. It was called Barton Flats, but I have no idea where that is.
That sounds familiar, but I don't know where that is.
I don't know where that is, so it's there. I just remember the name.
Yeah.
It was a ranch.
It was okay, but it was like a family camp sort of scenario.
It was a church camp thing.
Yeah, but your parents went.
My dad did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool.
It was shooting and horseback riding and all that other stuff.
Yeah, and they have all the activities.
Yeah.
Like I should do that with my kids. We should try that because I think it would be really fun. But besides vacations, it's like we would just hang out, right? You just call your friends every single day. You're like, hey, what are you doing? Come over.
We would just walk out front.
It's nice. That was nice to live in a neighborhood. Really nice. And that's what my kids do nowadays. And I think it's awesome that they have the opportunity to be like, okay, go play.
It's just all the neighborhood kids. Because we had one friend to the left, one friend next to them, 2 friends across the street, 2 friends to the right of us, and then like 4 up the street, 4 separate houses up the street. So it's a big group of us when we were all out there.
Yeah.
It was just a good time.
You pick up games, you play hockey or whatever. We would do that. We'd have to get driven because our houses were spread apart.
Right.
But we would all there'd be certain people that would let multiple kids come over at the same time.
Sure.
So we would hang out, and it was a blast. Like, it was such a fun... There's nothing better than... Summer is my favorite season. I know a lot of people don't agree with me on that, but it's
I think summer is my absolute favorite
It's my favorite.
It's the fucking best.
It's just kick back, it's relaxed, the sun...
And I know we bitch about it, it's hot as hell, but honestly, I've lived in the other climates, and I don't think I would ever want to move back to those climates.
I like the heat. I'm like a freaking lizard.
Yeah,
I want to be in the sun.
I enjoy the fact that we have so much sunshine here, and the heat is a small price to pay for that.
It's okay with me. Like,
you know?
and that's why I run cold. So when it's hot out, I'm like, ooh, cool. I'm good. Everyone's like, I'm dying. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
But I grew up here, so.
Oh, I'm dying. Yeah, but we live in California.
But we live in California. I'm used to the heat, though.
Yeah.
I'm used to it. So I feel like you acclimate to your environment as well.
Yeah.
Like, this year we'll be dying because it's been so cold. So when it does heat up, we're going to be like,
this
so hot.
sucks. We're turning on the air conditioning.
And then when I was pregnant, both times I was pregnant, like the biggest in the summer. And so that was kind of rough because I was so hot. So I remember laying down and like just being under the air conditioner. But as a kid, it didn't really ever, like, as a kid, I never remember getting hot, right? Like, I don't remember ever feeling
No, I don't think so.
hot
Not when you're little. When you get to be, like, more teenage years, then you're like, oh, this is hot. This is gross. Like, Ethan complains that he's hot. He loves the cold.
Yeah.
So he'll crank, like, in the middle of winter.
Uh-huh.
It'll be 30 degrees outside, and he'll turn the fan on in his window, and the ceiling fan on, and his room fan on. He's brought his room down to fucking below what the temperature is outside. It was literally freezing. Like you felt like a meat locker.
I'm getting goosebumps just
it feels like a meat locker. And he'll be in shorts and a t-shirt.
I don't like being cold.
He loves the cold.
I like how my body works. I don't know why, but I kind of like shut down when it's cold, right? So if it's cold, like, and you're like, okay, let's go like play baseball. I'm like, I don't work right.
I don't move fast. I'm like a reptile. Leave me the fucking let's like Chauncey.
I do. I need that heat. I need that sun. I need that warmth to come and warm
Chauncey's
up my
like,
soul.
it's time to hibernate. Leave me alone.
No, and then if it's cold, I'm wearing like 18,000 layers because just my body alone needs that heat. Love the sun.
Right.
Vitamin D. There's nothing better than vitamin D. It's so good for you.
Yeah, when I was a teenager, I remember freaking bitching, complaining about the heat. Like, I love the cold. You can put on as much clothes as you want, but you can only take off so much. It's so fucking hot. And then as it got older, I'm like, man, it's California. What do we fucking expect?
But I feel like, and then people always say that too. They're like, I'd rather be cold because I can put more on. But I'm like, it doesn't matter to me because I feel like it's on the inside. And I'm like, I can't warm up. Maybe if I have a warm drink or something.
I think it's more of a mental thing. Yeah, exactly. Because it's frigid. Like when we go to the mountains, I feel less cold than we're sitting out here in the backyard.
Yep.
And
but
it's
like
fucking 12 degrees, you know? Mm-hmm. Unless my hands are exposed and they just hurt. But,
but that's how, I think that's the thing too, is like it's a mental thing as well. And if I keep telling myself I'm cold, then I'm going to be cold.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So.
For sure.
I'll just right now though, I'm telling myself that it's sunny and it's warm and it's such a great summer's day outside and it's not.
I blocked out the windows a bit and so now we can pretend that it's sunny outside.
It's like, since we can't look outside, we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have slip and slides. We have the hose. But we didn't talk about the number one thing.
What's that?
Water balloons. And how impossible it was to get a bucket of water balloons when you were a kid.
What did you use to fill them up?
The spigot. So you take it and
you
wrap
it around
over the thing.
Exactly. Just turn the fucker on.
And you turn it on, but then it breaks. Or
all the time.
Your 5 balloons, you're going to get 1 out of it.
Oh, absolutely.
And then you have to tie it.
And they were the shittiest balloons.
Oh, man. It was so rough. And then just even tying it and then like all the water squirts you in the face. Kids don't know how good they have it nowadays with the turn on the hose. Turn on the hose, fill it up, they fall off. Get the next one. Fall off. I'm like, what? That is genius and I wish I thought about it.
Oh, they're fucking amazing. Awesome.
It's so cool.
Yeah, they make a cool sprinkler too. When you hook
and
that up to the end, the little things,
it's like,
it makes a cool fucking sprinkler. So
back
in the days of the hose, everything hose driven.
Everything hose driven.
We even drank from the hose.
We always drink from the hose.
Yeah, why did you drink from the hose? Because if you went inside, you were either fucking trapped by your parents to do some more fucking chores, or you weren't allowed inside because they were doing adult shit.
Because there's just something else going on.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think it was more, it's a convenience thing for me because I was allowed in and out of the house. They weren't like, don't come in. And I was supposed to stay at my grandma's house, and she was the best. But it's more
fun outside.
And it's a convenience. It's like, hey, we're right in the middle of the game.
Yeah.
I'm thirsty, so I'll just go right here, take a drink really fast, and then we're good to go. Yeah. So it's like you don't have to go inside and get a cup. It's like, no, we don't have time for cups, okay?
Yeah.
We got a hose, spray it in my face, we're good to go.
Oh, absolutely. Now you won't fucking touch that shit.
I would still drink from the hose now.
I would not drink from the. I don't trust what the fucking hoses are made out of anymore.
I don't like tap water, but
I don't like tap water
if I had to, it was so funny because I had friends running in the heat, and they call me and they're like, "Hey, we're like really hot, and we're by your house. Can we drink from your hose?" And I was like, "No, I will bring you out water bottles."
You're not drinking.
You're
from
not
the
drinking from my
hose.
hose. I'm like, it's gonna be hot anyway. I'm like, I'll bring you out water.
Yeah.
I
have a big adverse. I did a paper on water, so I have this big old aversion to tap water. So anyway.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sure. No. I have gone down that rabbit hole, and it's like,
yeah.
I'm not drinking it either.
Yeah.
But if I'm thirsty, I'm gonna drink from the hose.
If I'm thirsty, if I'm like dying of thirst and I don't have any water around me, that I'm gonna I'll fill it up from the fucking tap and I'll suck it down and be like, oh god.
And be like, oh, it's horrible.
Like,
Are you guys picky about your water?
I'm
I'm super picky about my water. And if you don't say that Arrowhead is the worst thing you ever had, then we're not friends.
It's fucking gross. It tastes like, because it's filled up right next to the LA water treatment plant.
I would rather drink from the hose than drink fucking Arrowhead water. And
Oh,
spending
absolutely.
money for it.
Oh,
like
absolutely. Because you're paying money for hose water. That's exactly what you're paying for.
And you go somewhere and that's the only option or that's all they have.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
No,
worst.
I'm like, no, I'll just give me tap water. Put some lemon in it.
I will
add
die
some
of
chlorine
thirst.
bleach.
I will die of thirst before I am on an Arrowhead's the worst water.
Yeah. Do you have a beer? Because that's better.
Anything.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have took anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Like anything's
That's
better than
gross.
that.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll just be thirsty.
Yeah.
Arrowhead's the worst.
Yeah, it really
we
is.
are not Dasani fans because they put salt in the water, so that's not cool. And
Oh, we can go on and on about water.
water all day, I know.
Yeah,
like purified.
Let's cut the water talk because I can sit here for another hour of just fucking water talk.
Welcome to the podcast about water.
Yeah,
Where
well,
today we're going to talk about water.
Welcome to my TED Talk. Today we're talking about water and how. No, fuck that. No, hard no. We're gonna stop.
And filling up water balloons. Did you ever put anything else in your water balloons?
Well, we didn't have the little beads that you fill up, the ones that blow up that get bigger when you add
like
water,
Orbeez?
like the Orbeez type of thing. We didn't have those growing
didn't
up.
have
So
those.
we did an Orbeez party one time.
What the heck is an Orbeez party?
We did a slime and Orbeez party for Ethan's birthday one year. So we did filled, the plastic pools.
Yeah,
we got the
you filled it
14
with
footers.
Orbeez?
We filled them up with Orbeez. We had
That sounds
We had
awesome.
4 of them full of Orbeez. I mean, full of Orbeez, and we had 4 of them full of slime.
What'd you do with the Orbeez now?
We dumped. We
just
had
threw them away?
So we had the party at my warehouse at my shop. So we had a big parking lot. So we had the party in the parking lot. We just
I want to go.
Yeah, probably the hottest day of the fucking summer too. It was so gross.
A slime and Orbeez party sounds fun though.
It was a good time.
I want to do that for my birthday.
I know, right? It was a good time.
Come to my slime party. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Is that like a shot? No, I'm
No,
just a kid
it's
at
literal
heart.
fucking slime. Yeah, it was.
I
was
just like
gross.
childhood. I just like childhood things. I don't know why. Well, we didn't have slime really. We had GAC. I remember GAC,
Oh yeah, GAC.
which was made by Nickelodeon or whatever,
Right,
and that's
right.
what they called their
Their
slime.
version of slime,
Was
right.
GAC.
You know, the little toys and stuff where you'd slime your toys. They had all that stuff with it. Where it was like the sets from like Double Dare.
Oh really?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't have one of those.
I didn't have one
Slime
of
your
those. I
own
remember
things?
being at a friend's house. You'd slime the little character
Oh,
or
that's
whatever.
funny.
It's
Who
fucking
would have
awesome.
known that slime would have just blown up into its own
Oh, I know.
huge entity?
Fucking so giant.
I love. I don't touch it. My daughter's all about it. She's like, feel it, and I'm like, no, I don't want to.
It depends
Is
on
it
the
dry?
texture of it.
It
Sometimes
has to be dry.
Sometimes when it's like too gooey and it sticks to your hands, I hate that. I like where it comes off easily, where it's just like
Yeah,
normal.
I don't like it.
It's more like putty
either.
than it is like slime.
More putty. Silly putty's cool. We're back.
Oh. There was this. Did you ever have this thing? What was it called? But I remember it. It's a pogo ball.
Oh, I've seen that before, but I did not have it. I could never pogo anything. Pogo stick. Pogo was
couldn't.
rough.
I ate shit so many times. I don't know why we had this damn thing, but no one ever used it at the house.
Yeah.
We just had it.
You
It was
just had
there.
one.
I don't know if it was given to us as a gift or something.
Probably
Yeah.
somebody gave it to you, and they're like, "Here, my kid fell down a lot, so you can have
Here
it."
you go. You break your ankle.
Do you remember
fucking terrible.
Moon Boot?
Yes.
Okay, I never had a pair, but man, when I was a kid, I wanted them so bad. I wanted them so bad. I'm like, oh my god, how cool! Like gravity defying. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm sure they weren't as cool
No,
as they
were
made it
like,
seem in the
they
commercial.
were probably, I remember seeing a friend or a neighbor or somebody that had one. They were just like squishy shoes.
So you just kinda like,
because they were just that big pad, right? That just kind of squished.
I don't know, but I just remember wanting them so bad. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to have moon boots. I never got them, but that's okay because we had a trampoline, so it's like that's even better.
We didn't have a trampoline. That would have been fucking cool. I think we would have broken a lot. I think they didn't have nets and shit back in the day, right?
No, we didn't have nets. Dude, but putting water on the trampoline.
Oh, the kids
is
do that now.
So much fun.
So they did that here, and Ethan, being a grown adult-sized fucking kid,
yeah,
him and 4 of his friends
all together at the same time
hosed the fucking trampoline middle of summer and decided to jump. Well, it gets super fucking heavy, so they were bottoming out.
Oh my god!
And that's how the springs started popping out.
You're gonna lose your springs if you do it. We used to call it floppy fish because it kind of like it does this weird thing. But man, putting a sprinkler under a trampoline is just such a fun time, and it's so easy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I don't know what kids are doing nowadays, but we got our trampolines wet.
No, trampolines are just hose a trampoline. Yeah,
just hose a trampoline.
Yeah, Liam still does it every once in a while.
He should. It's fun.
And he'll have a friend over and they'll just jump on a wet trampoline.
Yeah, and it's fun though. It's a good time. It just bounces all weird. I love it.
When it rains in the middle of summer, they'll
Oh
go out and jump on the trampoline.
That's the best. That's the best. There's something better than summer rain.
Where else did we go? I'm trying to think of other. Like we'd go to when we lived in San Diego, we'd go to the beach a lot. We lived in Ventura, we'd go to the beach a lot. But once we moved out this way, we didn't go to the beach. We went back to Ventura a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
My mom was her degree was in marine biology, so we did like boat trips out to Anacapa.
I feel like you would be at the beach all the time if.
Well, there was this like glass bottom boat, so we take out to Anacapa.
Ooh, that would be cool.
She was the person on educating the boat.
Yeah.
So it was a group of people that was on there.
A glass bottom boat? That seems so cool.
Yeah. So
I've never been on anything like that.
They're like these big old like pontoon style boats, but they're big, massive fucking things. And the center channel was clear, so you'd walk down below deck and you'd be able to see underwater.
Yeah.
Like the water near Anacapa is clear anyway.
Yeah.
So it's
I've never been over there.
Cool,
But the beach. We would go at least once or twice in the summertime. We weren't close. You know what's cool about living in California is everything's kind of at your fingertips. Like you can drive to the beach, you could drive to a lake, you could drive to the mountains, and they're all kind of within an hour of each other,
absolutely.
traffic pending.
Yeah.
So it was nice because we had those options, and we still have those options. But going to I liked going to the beach. I wasn't a huge swimmer. I liked to boogie board. Did you guys boogie board?
Yeah, I boogie board.
Boogie boarding
we still have
fun.
Boogie boards, so yeah, they're good.
And I never got to
and
surfing.
Skimboarding.
Skim I never got to. I was never good at, and surfing I never tried, so I don't know if I'm good at it. But man, we used to make some epic sandcastles.
Always.
Got to make the sandcastles. You got to make the mow, and then you got to
start. Or we just dig a hole, like try to meet two sides of a fucking
always.
hole.
Is that like the go-to thing of like going to the beach? Like, okay, you start a hole, and then you dig the underneath, and you make that bridge over it.
Exactly.
I think everybody has done that.
You have to. Yeah.
It's a part of life.
There's a beach we take the kids to up in Washington called Salt Creek, and it's a creek that dumps out into the ocean. And there's the creek itself. The kids always build. There's driftwood, tons of driftwood. They'll build a bridge.
Dam. Oh, a bridge.
They'll build a bridge over the creek.
Oh, that's so fun. Creeks are awesome too. Yeah. We had a creek by our house. I don't know why, but I love creeks.
Yeah, we had a creek by our house. It was called the Barranca in Ventura. And it was me, my brother, and this kid next door, or one house down, or whatever. We'd go take off. We'd always go play down.
And then we'd try to like make a dam. We like take all the rocks and
try to block it up.
Stack them up and try to block it.
A pool of water. Yeah.
You're like, I'm a beaver. I got this. I can do this. And you stack them up, and then they would come off sides. But like hours of just stacking rocks, right? And you think like, that's not fun, but it was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
So much fun.
It's stupid, like time-wasting stuff, but it's like something you don't normally do.
No, I think that's what makes it better is because it's not an everyday activity. It's like how often do you go to the creek and it's like not often or it's not warm enough, so you have to be like, here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one. Oh, it's so much fun. So much fun. Just sitting in an inner tube in water, that's enough for me.
It's a good time.
That's all I need.
It really is.
I would be fine with that. I'm like, okay, cool. We have a community pool, and I'm like, hey, let's go to the pool.
Yeah.
And usually one of my kids is down, the other one's like, no, I don't want to go. And it's like, we only have X amount of time to go swimming. We need to do it. We got to go. We got to live it up. Like, if I had a pool close to me when I was a kid, I know. We had one friend that had the pool, and we all kind of like met up there, and we would always go to his house because there was only one pool in the entire city.
Yeah, see, that's funny because like you'll if you look at the satellite map here for all the houses, like every third house will have a fucking pool here, right? When we grew up, I swear none of my neighbors had a fucking pool. Not a single fucking person had a pool. I don't know if they were just something that people didn't put in.
I think it's became more of a thing now. It's hard. They're not easy to maintain, so it does cost to that as well. Yeah. But it's like. I'm okay with using the community one because I don't have to do anything.
Well, if you had a community pool, you use it.
You use it for sure.
You know, so yeah, we didn't have only in two of the communities that we lived in growing up had pools. The rest of them didn't have any. Nothing was around us, or the backyards were too small to put a pool in. Yeah. You So I didn't grow up with a pool. We didn't have a pool until we built one in my mother-in-law's house in Fontana. So we would drive from Rancho to Fontana to use her pool.
That's not really a pool. I mean, you were married at that point, right?
Yeah.
Because you have so it's like
it's for
you were an adult, but the kids got to go in the pool.
Yeah.
And now they have their own pool.
Now they have their own pool. That was our biggest criteria for the house. It had to have a pool. That
was your number one
thing.
We
looked at so many houses that didn't have pools. At the time, the pools weren't super expensive to put in. Now they've like almost tripled in cost.
Everything's expensive now.
But that's just in the last like 3 years, you know?
Like everything's expensive.
It's fucking nuts, yeah. It's dumb.
It's dumb. It's
dumb.
just water. Just get a doughboy and fill it with water and then you're good.
It's just dumb. Yeah, I know.
Have you ever been in a pool when somebody pooped in it?
Yes. Yes, I have.
I have too. Is that a common
it's
thing?
Fucking scream and run. Floater in the pool. People would yell floater in the pool. There was one at the...
Why do you guys, like, it would happen that often that you had a call out?
Somebody called it out. We were in the pool off of over here. Somebody yelled out floater in the pool and everybody had to fucking run.
Oh,
we were in Vegas one time.
Oh my god.
So you were saying pregnant, right? So we went to Vegas when Chauncey was pregnant with Liam. And it was hot as fuck, you know, and she was
it's Vegas and it's hot.
It's hot. And we were in the pool, we had a little cabana, we're in the pool, and then they fucking, the lifeguard is yelling everybody out of the pool, somebody crapped in the fucking pool. So they have to shut it down, they have to fucking treat the pool.
But they probably are used to it in Vegas.
Oh, it probably happens quite often.
Or you think people like puke in it? They're like, bleh. Like,
that's why you don't go to the adult pools. Because that's where the puke is gonna happen.
All the puke's in the adult one.
The puke
will probably be in the kid one. The adult will be, or the adult one has puke
vomit in it. Yeah, exactly.
I remember my friend. She pooped in the pool. We're in like a little kiddie pool.
Yeah.
And she's like, just go around it. And I'm like,
no,
I'm getting out. I'm like not comfortable with this. I don't want to.
No, that's
it's not
fucking
fun.
Gross, dude.
And it's only happened to me one time, so I'm surprised that it's been such a common thing.
Just the 2 times.
Oh, okay.
But still, 2 times is enough.
Have you ever been in a pool and somebody pooped in it?
Pooped in a pool?
I need to know.
Hashtag floater.
Hashtag floater. Hashtag floater.
I don't know that I've gone like swimming with like teenage friends. With like teenage friends.
Oh, when you what?
Like went swimming with teenage friends that like went to the pool to go swimming.
Oh, like
friends.
as a teenager? What did you do in the summer as a teenager? Just hung out front of the gas station? Like,
we just hang out with friends. Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
we'd hang out at the mall. We'd hang out at the mall a lot.
The mall. The mall in summertime.
This was prior to cars. Before we had a car.
Yeah.
We would just hang out at the mall. My mom dropped me off at the mall.
You just get dropped off?
Because there's an arcade there. A real arcade.
Love arcades.
Not the fucking arcades where everything is fucking play to win something. You get a ticket, you get a fucking ticket, or you get some points.
That's my favorite type of arcade, so we can fucking fight about it. The play-to-win games are way better than like the fucking...
I don't think so. I like the actual arcade games.
Ones.
I love the arcade games. If I'm going to go to an arcade to play to win, I'm going to go to like Dave & Buster's.
I like a prize. We hit the bonuses. Like, it's not even about the prize at the end. It's about, are you going to get that top bonus? Are you going to get...
That's different. So if you're trying to land the light on the little thing that spins, but those are all rigged.
Yeah.
Every last fucking one of them.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
We hit bonuses all the time.
You can.
I have our arcade channel. Check it out.
You can You can hit bonuses, but they're timed. There's a specific amount of times you're able to hit them. I know, but it's
getting that. No, it's not like a slot machine. Where they put in a time.
It literally is.
There is skill games that you can do.
Like?
Same with a claw machine, right? There's payout.
And it depends on the claw machine. They can rig the shit out of those too.
They can rig it, and there's usually a payout
time. The key in the hole, those are all rigged. Every last fucking one of them.
Those are rough. I've seen people win on those a lot, though.
But not a lot. You can't win a lot.
You have to know which ones aren't, like, rigged.
They're all rigged. But some of them are rigged more so than others. Their payout is higher or lower. Well, because there's no regulation on those machines.
If you want to see wins on a claw machine, check out my claw machine channel because we have lots of them.
Well, yeah, go check those out.
It's possible. It happens a lot. It happens more often than you think. But there is a skill to it. Absolutely, there's a skill. And to all the arcade games. And my favorite is the basketball game. I love that one. And that's all skill. I score all the time. Plop, plop, plop. I love arcades.
Yeah, those
arcades are my favorite.
Games, there's a YouTube video I'll send you.
Okay.
It's fucking excellent. It literally talks about all of it.
Honestly, I should have my next birthday party at an arcade.
Do it.
I think it would be fun.
Well, like at M2 or whatever it's called.
No, that's the worst arcade.
You don't like it?
No, it's horrible.
Why?
Well,
Why?
First of all,
it's all play to win shit.
No, I know it's all. We went there when it first opened.
Yeah.
And of course we're huge arcade people,
Sure.
and a lot of the games weren't working, and one of them was they do it in points. They don't do it in like money thing anymore.
Yeah, you get points on it.
And so we bought a $50 card, and then we played like this one game 2 times, and like our card was empty.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the heck?
That's
and
like
I was
Dave &
like, is this $25 like things? And so I told them, I'm like, hey, like this is bad or this is wrong. I said $25 for one try, or maybe it was like 15. It was a sane amount of money.
That's nuts.
And I told them about it. I'm like, hey, like this is whatever. And they're like, nope, that's what it's supposed to be.
That's nuts. The most expensive game I've ever played with a card swipe, because again, Dave & Buster's is the same thing. So it's not. It used to be 25 cents per. You can break it down into 4 quarters, or it's $1 or $2.
It used to be quarters. It was way easy.
Now it's 3 points for $1. So it's 33 cents a fucking thing. So now it's probably even more than that.
So they do it in points. So because they're not doing it in the increments anymore. It's a psychological thing
to hide it from the fact that you're not spending money. You're spending points.
Exactly.
But the most expensive one, if you added up the points that I ever played, was $7.
$7, yeah.
Which is a lot for a fucking game, dude.
I know, but at least like I would rather it be that. So that one I said, hey, like this is whatever $12, $15 a pull. Is that how it's supposed to be?
That's a lot.
And they were like, yeah. I said, are you sure? I said, can you like double check or whatever? And they're like, no, that's what it is. So I put it on the internet because I just wanted other people to know, like, hey, if you come to this arcade, don't do this one because it's so much money. And they contacted me and they're like, sorry about that, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, but answer the question. Like, was it supposed to be that? Or were you trying to, like...
Did you guys set it to that money?
Did you set it to that on purpose, and now I called you out, and now
you're
silencing, you're apologizing to me? Because it blew up pretty big. Because it's one of those things, like, especially when you send your kid in there, you give them the card, you send them in there, and you know that they're just going to, like, beep, 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 all the different ones.
Oh, yeah, they don't care. They're not looking at how much it fucking costs.
No, they don't, and that's fine. I don't want my kids to be, I'm like, hey, let's have a good time.
That's the idea, is to have a good time.
But when one of the machines is going to cost you $20, I'm going to let other moms know about it.
Oh, absolutely.
But
it's a ripoff.
We went back.
That is a ripoff.
That was a rip. They changed it.
That's an absolute fucking ripoff.
So it was a mistake, according to them, and then Did
they give you some fucking credit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they did. And they gave me free beer, but I never went and drank. They gave me a card that says, like, here's a free beer. I was like, oh, thanks.
Speaking of free beer, did you guys have any restaurants that you went to, like, as a family during the summer? Did you guys ever go eat somewhere specific?
Oh, like a specific summertime?
Yeah.
I don't know. If anything, it was more of like we were barbecuing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
We would be outside, we would have barbecues.
My dad would barbecue a lot, but we did go to...
Burgers, hot dogs.
Yeah, I think summertime was like... My mom freaking out that she's taking care of the kids instead of being at fucking school, so we'd see a lot of McDonald's.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
and the McDonald's playground.
And that was that's an easy way to, it's not good for you, but it's a nice treat for the kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Every once in a while.
Yeah, I remember going there quite often, actually.
I remember people used to have their birthdays at McDonald's.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We had Yeah.
Not me, but friends that
had
parties.
You go to your friend's birthday. And you sit down and you have
get a fucking Happy Meal and shit.
Yeah, and you have your plate of flies, and then you go in the play place. Honestly, it's not a bad idea.
Did you know you can still order those birthday cakes from McDonald's?
McDonald's has birthday cakes?
You go to the drive-thru and order a birthday cake.
Oh my gosh, do it. You should do it on camera.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. No, you can order a birthday cake from McDonald's. It's like a little sheet cake. And it's got the,
How much is
Ronald
it?
McDonald. I think it's $9.
$9 for a McDonald's cake.
McDonald's sheet cake.
I gotta see this. I gotta try this out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it.
It's still a thing.
Go to McDonald's, order a cake. I want to see it. We need to do it.
Sure.
I want a McDonald's cake.
Sure, we can do that.
But I don't think like summer in the McDonald's. McDonald's is like a year-round thing.
No, McDonald's is a year-round thing. But that was summertime. The only reason I remember is because, again, we weren't in school when we were little. This is when we were little.
Yeah.
We weren't in school, so that was the place to go and play at a playground and get lunch at the same time.
Yeah,
you know?
it kills two birds with one stone, which is my favorite type of thing.
Right.
What is your favorite summer activity that you do now, even like as an adult? I would say mine is still barbecuing. I mean, I love to have a backyard barbecue is so much fun.
So I love grilling, but my thing is, like, I don't know if it's a psychological thing, but I'll turn on, like, I make a deal out of it. Like, barbecuing is so fast, right?
Yeah.
To actually grill, I'm not talking about smoking meat, but to
grill is pretty quick
thing, right? So I'll turn on the grill. I'll usually turn it on a little bit low so it's not fucking blaring fucking hot. And I'll go turn on the stereo. I'll go grab a beer. I'll go get the meat and stuff ready to go. And then the barbecue will be fucking warm. Then I'll put everything on there. And then I'll turn the temperature down a little bit so it's not so hot. So it takes longer to cook.
So it takes longer.
On purpose.
Because you want to make it a whole thing.
Because I feel like it is a thing.
Okay, charcoal or propane?
We're always propane. We're always propane.
I prefer charcoal.
I don't.
I like the taste of charcoal.
I don't, but I do have...
A charcoal burger?
I'd rather have, like, wood chips versus charcoal. I have a wood chip burner that's in my grill that adds the extra smoky flavor.
We do that too, yeah.
It just tastes better.
We'll do 2 in 1.
And it smells better. The backyard smells like you're burning a little campfire.
I like that, though. I like the smell. I think that's what I like about it. It's like, have a beer, eat some freaking hot dogs or burgers or whatever. You get some watermelon, and you sit by the pool, and there's just nothing better than that. The sun's beating down on you. Oh, yeah. You're all red. It's so good. Yeah. Summer is a vibe, and it's a good vibe.
Absolutely. And Chauncey and the kids will be in the fucking pool, and they're like, we're hungry, so I'll go and start grabbing fucking food and getting everything ready. And they'll just chill in the pool, and I'll bring them fucking...
And you're just like, here you go. Here's a cheeseburger. You're like, poolside. Yeah, we don't have the poolside luxury. We have to be sneaky in our public pool. You just come over
here and just bring your stuff over here. You can have food poolside.
We hide our alcohol at the community pool.
But you do that though.
Well, we have to.
You do what you do.
Oh, we do. You do what you gotta do. Everybody knows. We just don't bring glass. Don't put glass in the pool.
Don't bring glass, yeah. And bring something that's...
But we sneak it. We'll be like, put it into our big cup.
Well, bring something that's like non-conspicuous. Like when we go for walks sometimes in the evenings, and I'll have a drink, and Chauncey will be like, hey, you want to go for a walk? But I'm having a drink. She'll just bring it. Yeah. All right, fuck it. Let's go.
No, well, it's true. Is somebody going to stop you? Like,
no, I'm just drinking. What are you drinking? It's fucking water for all they know.
When you do drink, or when you start, like, I don't know, it's like every time I start drinking, it's like, what do you want to do? I'm like, I want to go for a walk. Really? And we'll literally walk around the neighborhood at like 11, 12 at night because that's what I want to be doing. I like walking.
You like walking?
I like walking.
That's late.
I'll like take 2 tequila shots and be like, let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk.
Wow, that's late though.
I know.
That's late. I feel like I'm going to get hit.
Wait, hit with what? A fucking raccoon?
No, the dipshit's driving.
Oh, you're like, but I'm not on the main road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't main road it. Yeah.
But still, I feel people drive so stupid here in town.
I'm on the sidewalk. I'm not in the middle of the road.
We always walk in the middle of the street. You don't walk in the street?
You walk in the middle of the street?
Not in the middle of the street, but to the side of the street. I don't walk up and down the fucking sidewalks. Fuck that.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Up and down, up and down, up and down. Fuck that.
Are you crazy?
No, we always walk in the street.
You don't use the sidewalk that's for walking?
No.
And I'm the weird one drinking tequila and going for a walk. You're walking in the street.
As you head down this way, and you start walking down further and further. Yes. The driveways, some of them get so short. The cars are hanging out in the fucking street already.
No, you're being dramatic.
I'm not. And the mailboxes are in the middle of the sidewalk.
Oh my gosh.
No, I walk in the street. We always walk in the street.
I don't walk in the street. Well, that's why you're worried about getting hit by a car because you're walking in the street. Yeah, I'm not worried about getting hit by a car.
Everybody I know out here walks in the street.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Walk on the sidewalk.
Fuck the sidewalk.
So when I had to update everyone that John got hit by a car, because he was walking in the sidewalk or walking in the street.
We don't walk at night, dude. That's why we don't walk at night.
It was a summer of '69. There's some songs that hit different in the summer.
By fucking Will Smith.
Summertime.
And I can't play any of these, and I'd love to, but I can't because of fucking copyright.
Summertime, living's easy. There's so...
Sublime is fucking amazing. So,
yes. Like, the music hits different in summer.
It does.
The sun has to be out. It's got to be warm. It hits different.
What I remember, once we did have cars, what I remember in the summer, my favorite fucking thing in summer was we'd go to Hollywood and cruise.
Okay. And just kind of like roll the windows down.
Roll the windows down and have the music up.
And the music. And
you'd wash your car. Like literally the Will Smith song of Getting Ready, Summertime. Is literally what we do. We'd wash our cars, everything would be spotless and fucking clean, and then we'd drive to fucking Hollywood and we'd cruise Hollywood Boulevard. And you just cruise down. Yeah, before they started closing everything and
I know, but that's such and that's the thing too. The best part about summer is summer nights, right?
Summer nights, yeah.
It's the weather's perfect, right? Yeah. It's just you can be outside. It's just so much fun, and music hits different. Music hits different in the summer.
Always hits different. And my buddy had a VW Bug, an old 60-something Bug, and it had a ragtop. So we drive the ragtop fucking open, music. Yeah, it was fucking awesome. It was a good time. I remember a lot of fucking cool things in summer. So when the school lets out, when you're done with school's out for summer.
Oh, summer. See, so many summer songs.
Oh, so many fucking summer songs, dude. That's why I love fucking reggae. It's just because it just puts me in the summer mood but I listen to it all year long.
Yeah, but it's nice. It hits. That's what I'm saying. That we can listen to it, but it hits different.
Oh fuck!
When you hear summertime and it is summertime, you're like,
it's such a good fucking. It's such a good, like you said, a good vibe.
A good vibe.
Yeah.
When it's cold outside, it doesn't hit. But that vibe hits when it's warm and it's summer
That-
and you're cooking and you're grilling and you're swimming.
Exactly.
Oh,
That
it's the
feeling
best.
of no bad days can absolutely kind of fold over into summer. Just no bad days.
Absolutely.
Everything's just fucking chill.
We love summer. Do you love summer?
That's a good fucking question.
I need to know.
would love to
Are you a
fucking
fan of summer? Because I know there's diehard summers and there's people who aren't, and I want to know which one you are because
Yeah.
it's important to me.
And then, if you do love summer, where do you live that you love your summer?
Yeah, that's
I
true.
wanna know.
Like, where is the summer?
What state? Not necessarily a city. I don't care what city.
Well, because like if you live in Alaska, that's your really only time to get out because then you bunker down for the whole winter when it starts getting cold. So
Sure.
Summers hit differently in different places.
Sure.
And we mostly have kind of like year-round summer usually.
Yeah, not this year, but yeah, usually.
A lot of states that have the 4 seasons. It's like you only get that little window of time for summer.
In Washington, we had 3 to 4 weeks at best.
That's what I'm saying.
Real
And, like,
summer.
and that's
then you're
it.
back in fucking hoodies or parkas.
And then you're cold
Just
again.
after that, it's cold again. It's terrible.
I don't like it.
Yeah. So
What's your favorite summer food? What's your favorite summer activity? Do you love summer? We have so many questions. I want to know all the answers. I need to know. It's important to me.
Yep, we pass the question on to you guys.
Always.
Yeah.
We're here for you.
Exactly. So
And you're here for us.
I
hope.
I hope
I
so.
hope.
And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, if you can give us a big fat thumbs up down below and follow us along by hitting that
Subscribe button.
and smash that stupid little bell as well. It'll let you know when we upload our videos. And if you're following along on podcast streaming services out there, please follow along on there. And we're trying to grow this channel as much as possible, as quickly as possible. We need your guys' help in order to do that. Yes, please share.
Sharing is caring.
So till next week,
Bye.
see ya.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.